We do know that this evening President Jacob Zuma will certainly deliver the 2017 State of the National Address. Let us now cross to Kimberley in the Northern Cape province. That is where our reporter Reginald Witbooi is this morning, just to get a perspective as to what people are saying and their expectations. Reginald, it's a very good morning to you. Wat sê die mense van Noordkap? Wat verwag hulle oor President Jacob Zuma se toespraak vanaand?
Well, good morning to you, Palesa. Yes, we are coming to you live from Kimberley here in the Northern Cape. And people's expectation, I spoke to a few people, they said, well, the president needs to speak about education and also the social issues that's plaguing South Africa. Speaking about land issues also, we will remember that last year in his 2016 State of the Nation address, President Jacob Zuma touched on the Land Restitution Bill. And in 2014, President Jacob Zuma actually signed the Land Restitution Bill into law, accommodating those who missed the 1998 deadline. Now, last year, the Constitutional Court said that, or it ruled that Parliament actually needs to address the defects of the law. Parliament actually said that they will attend to it this year after the Constitutional Court judgment. Now, we will also remember that when President Jacob Zuma reopened the claims in 2013, he said that Khoisan people will be accommodated, and that will predate to 1913. Now, some Khoisan people actually feel that they are being excluded. Now, government also said that they need between 130 and 180 million rand for the new claims. Now, to speak to us about the land claims and their issues, I'm joined now by Mr. Barend Van Wyk from the House of the Griquas. Good morning, Mr. Van Wyk.
Good morning, Reginald.
I spoke to you and you said that the bill is actually unfair. Why are you saying that?
We have said that the unfairness of the bill, we accept the bill with reservations based on the fact that the bill does not make provision for indigenous rights. The bill does not make provision for jurisdiction of Khoi and San communities. And when we talk about jurisdiction, then they try to say that the Khoi and the San communities does not have jurisdiction. But historically, it's proven that we own land. That's why certain land has been called to us, like Namakwa land, Bushman land, Griqua land West, Griqua land East, and Korana land. And you do have, like in the Cape Khoi area, in the Cape Town, you do have most of the areas there does belong to Khoi and the San. And it's also proven historically that the south point of South Africa belongs historically and ancestrally to the Khoi and the San communities.
Do you feel that you are being let down?
We will say yes. We will say yes because why? They try to bring forth a bill that just will empower us to have accommodation in traditional houses, in provincial houses, and in local houses. But we also need to see that they need to restore. They need to restore and redress the wrongs of the past by virtue of giving our land back. Restore us to our land. You will. I don't know whether South Africa knows it, but we did lodge claims in 1998. But many of that claims has been. We need to accommodate other communities within our claims, and then certain people in the commission, regional and sometimes national, tries to say to us that we need the claims needs to accommodate it. But if you went to Land Claims Commission, you will find that the Namas in the Richtersveld has claimed land for Namas. The Komani San has been given land for the San communities, and the Griquas has claimed land for the Griquas, Korana and San communities. But we need to accommodate other communities, and it can't be the case.
Thank you very much, Mr. Van Wyk. Well, that was Mr. Barend Van Wyk, the chairperson of the House of the Greek, was here in the Northern Cape. I also tried to speak to government officials, but they are saying it's a thorny issue and they are not going to comment on this issue. We need to see whether President Jacob Zuma is going to mention the Land Restitution Bill in his State of the Nation address tonight. But with that said, we are going for an ad break.